Cisco Endpoint AMP, Orbital, Audit Special Groups. Okay, so Windows has the ability to track special groups that have been entered in the registry, and you turn on some auditing. And so the adversary, obviously, if you're monitoring these special groups, could trigger an additional event or an alarm. And so the adversary, what they're going to do, you might have this turned on specific systems or all systems, etc. But what they're going to do is they're going to actually come into the registry and try to get rid of that, right? Because they don't want you knowing that they're logging in, maybe domain admins on a box that's got some sensitive data on it that they're trying to exfiltrate, as an example. So we'll go ahead and run a live query. In this case, I don't have anything turned on for special groups. And you can see that here the keys exist, but there's no data. So let's go ahead and jump on the box. This is the location that we got to be in, right? And you want to turn on audit special logins, success and failure as well. And we'll create a string value here, and it's got to be named special groups. And then we're going to put our security identifiers in there. So these are things like enterprise admin, domain admins. You might have, specialized groups that you might want to also add the SID into these entries here. Once you go ahead and do that, now we're monitoring. So that everything looks good from that perspective. This would be maybe more of a normal configuration at this point, right? And now you have the system. It's now logging, domain admins, enterprise admins. So if anybody logs into that system, it's definitely going to trigger an event. So that's the easy part. So this is now configured and it's working. As an adversary, what they're going to do is they're going to come in and realize that this is actually taking place, right? And the goal here would be to get rid of maybe the account that they're actually logging in with. In this case, domain admins. So they've got the credentials. They don't want you to monitor them on this particular asset. So they go ahead and they modify that. You run your live query regularly, and you can see that maybe this highly valuable asset is now no longer logging domain admins. So again, it's more around posture assessment and ensuring that the adversary isn't finding ways to elude monitoring.